Hey guys, this is Odysseus with B&G Militia again, bringing in a little bit of DayZ commentary. I did a live commentary for this video that I'm featuring right now, but for some reason the files got corrupted. I was able to actually save the video of what was going on, and all the information got corrupted. I was unable to use any of the sound that was in there, so it's actually going to be soundless for the remainder of this video, but fortunately, it was some pretty good stuff going on here. I just come up on top of a village and was just going to kind of scout it out. I walked up to the sun and was kind of just trying to figure out where I was. I don't have a map, unfortunately, so I'm not really familiar with the area. If you guys know where I'm at right now, then that's kind of giving you a little bit of a hint where that is right now with this situation. Now, I went down to this chicken coop down here, I guess that's what you could consider it, or barn, or whatever you want to refer to it as, and was going to scout out a little bit of stuff, and my own shadow down here actually scares me. If you kind of look at that for a second, it scared the crap out of me. I thought there was somebody else up here, but it was night, and it felt like almost as if these zombies didn't really pay as much attention to me at night. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, I may be wrong about that, but they may be unable to detect you as much. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just going to work on my way up into this barn, and I'm kind of trying to still get the aggro radius of what the zombies are, and then this little fucker pops out and scares the shit out of me, and I'm like, oh cool, 3 of them now, awesome, just what I wanted. So I'm going to let him come down a little bit so I can get a little bit of better advantage over him just in case the other ones come after me. And just trying to play a little safe. Don't really want to get too close to him and lose any health. And I'm managing to play pretty well right now. Took him out pretty quickly. It was pretty simple there. And just kind of trying to search their body to see if I can find anything. And this guy actually had a steel bolt on him. I take it just in case I run into a crossbow, because I still have no ranged weapon at all. I've just been running around with the axe the entire time, and I've cut out a lot of the running in this video because it took a while to get to here. And what my main progress for now is, just kind of give you a little bit of update on what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to work more inland because I feel that there will be less people there, and the supplies will be a little bit more easier to come by. Rather than trying to stay in like Electro or Cherno or Belota, where that first airfield is, and I'm going to try to work my way out to the further places and see if I can run into a crashed helicopter or something like that, and get that going. Now, I do want to mention again, while we're kind of just sitting here for a second, that if you are interested in playing the game, and you do have the game, and you're looking for someone to run with, I'm all ears to run with. I mean, I have a Friends Mumble server that we can jump on. We can jump on Skype, whatever you want to do. Just send me some kind of message. I'll put my email address in the bottom of the info section if you want to email me as well to go over that. Now, I just ransack this place a little bit, see if I can find anything else. Gonna come out here, see if there's any other zombies, and then I all of a sudden remember that there's another room to the side that I need to go to explore. And good thing that I did remember that, because I actually run into a Leonfield right there, and pretty freaking awesome. I was super stoked to actually get a rifle at this point, and I found out that when I put my Markov, that I had too much stuff in my backpack, and it actually deleted it. Or I put some more stuff in there, and then it deleted the weapon. I guess that's a known glitch right now, because I talked to a few of my friends, and that's what they said that most likely happened. So, but anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab the Markov, the Lee Enfield, my bad, and put it on. And the server all of a sudden started really glitching out. I couldn't get the weapon to go into my tool belt. I tried 3 or 4 times. I guess it was either lagging or it was just having some issues connecting with me, but it just wouldn't go. So I ended up having to drop the axe, and then later on, when actually the server crashes, I get this prompt and it says your inventory is to fill, or either it said something along those lines, and the server crashed immediately after that. And I tried to log back in, and I logged back in, and then and as you can see, if you actually look in the top right hand corner, all of a sudden the debug has went away. And I'm starting to run around, and there's no sound coming from my ears, and there's no vision coming from the eyes, no meter reading that. And then I started going to a next town, and it was a complete ghost town. There was nothing in there. There was no zombies, no items, no nothing. And then the server crashed. I came back in, and I ended up where I got that error at. And that's when everything happened, and I basically decided to go to a different server. I don't really mind the night. I actually thought it was a little bit more fun walking around at night. It was had a little bit more mystery behind it, and was just trying to do that. And right now I'm still trying to figure out why that wouldn't go in there. But we're going to go ahead and skip ahead and move on to when I switch servers. Because that's when stuff got a little bit better at that point. So let's go ahead and move on to that, and we will begin that process. Now, I ended up finding this castle, and I was pretty stoked. I was like, oh, cool. So I don't know if there's going to be anything in here, but you know, I'd rather explore it a little bit. And then I remember, so I'm like, well, I really don't want to shoot because I only have 2 Lee Enfield clips. Or magazines, my bad, that have ammunition in them. And I think they each hold 10. It only takes 1 body shot with it, but I don't really want to waste my ammunition, and plus I don't want to attract any zombies to me. So I'm going to try to work my way around this zombie, and I look in here and I see another zombie inside of here behind the barbed wire. So I decided to go down and see if that guy would come around, and I spotted something down there, and at first I thought it was a rock. And then I get down there and searched a little bit more, and I was like, heck yeah. So this next part I'm going to get up to is me actually finding my first backpack on this server, and it was a Czech backpack. I can't remember how many slots it was, maybe 12, 14, correct me if I'm wrong. And I decided to stick my infield in the backpack and change everything out. So I get down here, and at this point I was still thinking this was a rock, because it kind of looked like a fallen rock, and I was like, oh crap, that's a backpack. Awesome. So open it up, nothing in there, of course, because I guess it had spawned. I didn't know if someone had dropped it and found something else here, like an Alice pack or something like that. So I decided to run in here first, see if there's anything in here. Crowbar. I think that was pretty much it. I don't think there was anything really in here that was worth notating, really. So we're going to go back out there, change out our backpack real quick, and move on. And you know, do a little bit more investigating of this this area, because I noticed that tower is probably going to have a lot of good stuff in it. So open this up. It took me a second to figure this out. A lot of these controls in this game are just really crazy. So I figured out it's the scroll wheel, and I just scroll on it and put it on, and I'm good to go. And I don't think there was anything in my backpack that I needed to take out. And then click off of that and put my infield in, and get stuff going. So what we're going to do is move on up to the tower at this point once I can equip my axe, because I'd much rather have the axe rather than the infield out. So, but anyways, this is another thing. How in the fuck do you use that stupid toolkit? Like, I heard somebody about you can remove razor wire, and you can remove sandbags if they're in the way, and I guess place them back down if you wanted to. But how do you do it? Like, I tried to scroll on the barbed wire up here in a second, and it didn't really work. And then I tried to do stuff with the toolkit. I don't quite understand it yet. Maybe I'm just not catching on with that exactly just yet. But it's kind of confusing to me, to be honest with you. And I'm hoping that maybe someone can answer that question for me, because I just really don't fully understand it. So I get up here and I start getting kind of glitched out on this this razor wire or barbed wire, whatever you want to refer to it as, and trying to get up to it, and then I glitch out here and start back again, and then, you know what, I'm like, shit, the zombie's getting too close, let's see if we can hit him, and ended up taking him out over the barbed wire, which is kind of nice, so I didn't have to get hurt anymore. And then I step over this. Now, I'm not sure if you can break your leg over this or not, or if you actually can even hurt yourself. I'm not exactly 100% positive on that just yet. I hope I'm not doing something really stupid and just awaiting one day a surprise and I break my leg and I get stuck there for a while because I have no medical supplies. Now, I'm starting to find some more stuff in here, and I run into a few items that I start to pick up. Few things being the I think I picked up a magazine for a Markov right there, and then I actually find another Markov. I was like, cool, lucky day. We'll go ahead and pick that up and put that on as well. And I'm just gonna go ahead and get to the rest of the top of this this tower, see if there's anything else good to figure out up here. And so three magazines for the Markov now, so that's really awesome. Super excited about getting that. Checking out if there was anything else I got out of that loot pile as well. And then I move up here, make sure there's no zombies, check around, make sure there's nothing's gonna come out and attack me. And then there was some shotgun shells, which I really preferably I don't even want to hold on to, because I'd rather not have a shotgun, to be honest with you, unless I can find something that's going to be not a double-barreled shotgun. I really don't want that in my inventory that much. So we get up here, we find some pain pills, which is kind of nice. So we're going to get a little bit more stuff in our inventory at this point that'll be a little bit more familiar to us. Now, my next objective at this point is I actually spot over that edge is another town, and I'm going to move over to there. But that's actually going to be probably later on. I'll move in there and mess with that stuff, because my next objective at this point is to try to find a GPS, a map, and a compass. Or just one of those at least, so I can figure out where I'm going. Because like I said before, I really don't want to I didn't even notice that before, but I really don't want to have to worry about getting lost out here, because I literally have no earthly idea where I'm at right now. Maybe someone else has spotted this place and knows where I'm at, but I have no earthly idea where I'm moving to, where I'm going, or what I'm doing at this point. I'm just kind of running around until I can find a map and be a little bit more I guess a little bit more tactical about my movement to figure out where I'm going to go and start planning stuff out. Because right now I'm just kind of running around trying to find supplies and stuff, and I still haven't found any food yet. I'm still looking to get some food, because it looks like I'm getting pretty low, and I'm going to need something, or at least a hunting knife. Now, I'm pretty sure if you kill something and you skin it with the hunting knife, that you're going to need some kind of fire of some sort to cook the meat. Now, I'm not exactly sure how to do that. Now, I've noticed that you can pick up wood. Now, I'm not 100% sure on how you start the fire, though. So, but anyways, I'm gonna get up here and then basically just be done with. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Please like and subscribe and rate my videos. You can check out the last DayZ video in the bottom left, and any of my Battlefield 3 training videos in the top right. Thanks, you guys have a good day. Odysseus out.